Welcome back to Comic Universe, the only nerd-centric thing you need in your life. DPZ here, rolling solo with a movie review with the latest movie out today, and that doesn't involve a green furry character. Obviously, I'm talking about the Grinch, but that joke, I'm really bad at opening jokes. I need to work on that. Fuck. Anyway, so yes, I'm here to talk about Overlord. I'm the latest Nazi zombie type movie, which, in hindsight, this movie I feel like could have easily been called Call of Duty Zombies the movie. Let's be real here, folks. This thing could have easily been called Call of Duty Zombies the movie. Now, I am going to do spoilers for this. Not too heavy spoilers, but there are some minor spoilers here and there, because there is some stuff in here we gotta talk about. And some interesting ideas they throw around with. But up front, real quick, this is good. This is damn good. If you enjoy, like, Grindhouse, if you enjoy, like, bloody Grindhouse type gore-fest films, then look no further than this movie. Because this definitely gives you a fix of horror and action that I haven't seen in a while. Like, it's nice to see some legit action horror. Like, I haven't seen that in a while. Like, it's nice to have this. Like, this movie is what the Resident Evil movie franchise should have been from the get-go. I'm calling it right now. I like this movie way more than the entire Resident Evil movie franchise. And I know there's some fans out there of the Resident Evil movie franchise, but let's be honest, it's not the best thing, but this is what Resident Evil should have been. In fact, the director, I know people are saying, oh, it was J.J. Abrams. Abrams produced the movie, he didn't direct it. But the director of this movie, I already know he's getting another, he's already got another film he's tacked onto. I think it's a live-action anime film, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, he needs to do the Resident Evil films, because this was just Resident Evil, this was, like I said, Call of Duty Zombies or Resident Evil World War II style. Pick your poison. Also, side note, my dad and I, when we saw this movie, god damn was it loud. Like, this was some surround sound digital. I think in that opening scene where they're crash landing into Nazi-occupied France, I thought I was going to lose my goddamn hearing. I really did. There's multiple points in here where you feel like you are in the middle of a shootout, like a legit all-out shootout between, you know, Allied and Nazi forces. Like, you feel like you're in the middle of that. The storyline is really good. It's kind of basic, but at the same time, how they play it out is pretty fun. Like, you came here for legit action and scares, and like I said, I haven't seen this done in a while. And hello.
Hello.
Oh. We were just talking about you.
Oh, okay. Greetings, humans.
Yes, my dad's here.
Dadpool.
Yes. I didn't want to bother you because you were, you know, and you were packing shit up. So.
Yes. So we were talking about the movie?
Yes.
Okay. So here's the deal. It was super good, super loud.
I think I leaned over and said, I think I'm going to go deaf after this.
Yeah. So here's the deal. The only real problem that I had with it was the fact that it was historically inaccurate.
Well, it's a Nazi zombie movie. I think there's...
Nazi zombies notwithstanding. It was historically inaccurate, so...
well, this is the World War II buff. This is what happens when you...
Well, no, the truth of the matter is that there would not have been, number one, an integrated combat unit
and not...
World
okay,
War
just
II.
because I need to clarify to the viewers out there. That's not a racial comment. That's
Of course it's not. It's historically accurate.
We didn't have integrated battalions until, what, the Korean War or Vietnam?
Korea.
Thank you.
Anyway, so, yeah, there were no integrated units in World War II, much less integrated units being led by a African-American NCO. So, historically inaccurate from that standpoint. Everything else, though, totally righteous. Thought it was good. It was good. There was a couple of good jump scares.
Like, they were warranted jump scares. It wasn't...
Oh, yeah, absolutely. They were completely warranted.
Yeah.
But
the cast was pretty good.
Cast was super solid. I don't know. The guy that played the corporal, he's been in. I've seen him in something else.
You know, I honestly, when I first saw the first trailer, I was like, "Is that Charlie Hunnam?"
No, it is not.
I know it wasn't, but when I first saw the trailer, I was like, "Is that Hunnam?" I don't think it is.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, good job, everybody. Go see it. You'll like it. If you like war movies, you'll like it. If you like zombie movies, you'll like it. If you hate Nazis, you'll like it.
Yeah, I remember I leaned over and said,
yeah, there's a lot to love.
There's nothing better than watching a Nazi die badly.
Yeah, there's a lot to love.
I don't think I've seen this much gore in a war film since Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah. The other thing, I guess the only other thing about it was like they had, they slipped in that, of course, naturally the black guy spoke French. I knew that was going to happen, and I was waiting for him to pop out like that he went to some university and studied French or something, you know what I mean?
Well, that's kind of like, again, not racial, but that's kind of been a trope in World War II movies, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Like, we had that in Flyboys, we had that in...
Yeah.
Like, you look at every, like, period piece war film, there's always the African-American guy who can speak French.
Yeah, so that was a little... I don't know. I mean, was it necessary? I don't know. And then come to find out that I know, but then the French chick speaks English. And then the thing about being a vet. Why did she say? Why was that important? Why did she need to say that she was studying to be a vet? See, that didn't make any sense. That had nothing to do with the story.
Well, I guess like it was just to add to her character that she was going to America to be a vet.
No, she went to London.
That's right.
So. Anyway, well, she didn't get to do that either. Anyway, all right. Well, so that's the story. It was super good. I'm not gonna let it out with this the thing with the story. It was good. You should.
And like in a weird, like we talked about this on the way home. Is like, it's in a weird way. Like the science is kind of sound.
Yeah, strangely enough, it's not so terribly far fetched. I mean. There's plenty of evidence that, that the Nazis were experimenting on humans. They were doing it in secret. They were doing horrible, horrible things. So, take it one step further. And they were trying to build, 1,000-year soldiers for a 1,000-year Reich. So, and they don't really go too much into the sciencey stuff of, like, what... It's some mysterious liquid that's under this church, and then they figure out how to inject it into people, and the people turn into, mindless automatons that just want to eat or flesh. And I don't actually know. There's no flesh eating in this.
No, there is one guy who gets eaten.
They don't show him getting eaten. Anyway, so there you go. So totally, yeah, my 10 out of 10 would recommend. Go see it with digital audio because it's super loud and super good. Who's the guy that played the sergeant at the beginning? I've seen him in something. I've seen him in a bunch of things.
I've seen him in a ton of things. Yeah. Like he's like a big name actor, and I'm surprised he had like that much screen time.
Yeah, not a lot of screen time. But yeah, go see it. See it with someone you love. That's what I would say. Anyway, well, farewell, humans. I bid you good night and have a pleasant tomorrow.
My dad, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, that was I guess like the other thing like to talk about the main cast in general is our main actor, who I'm forgetting his name. He was really good. Like he's a very I know some people are complaining online. There was some reviews like, oh, he shouldn't feel bad for watching a Nazi get his brains kicked in. And at the same time, I'm like, well, not everyone. While watching a Nazi get his skull bashed in is very gratifying, and trust me, if you want to watch some Nazis die badly, oh, you are in for a treat. But not everyone. I think that character really has this resolve that he is such a you really do feel like not every soldier in war, no matter what era of time, it kind of has that resolve. Like some of them just want to do the right thing. But even though, doing the right thing means a lot of people gotta die, but I think he really carries that. His story arc of getting to where he is at the end is pretty cool. But yeah, that was, this was an all-around good movie. I really enjoyed, especially our main lead, I enjoyed him the most. Boyce. The character's name is Boyce, but I'm forgetting the actor's name. I know he was in something like... I know he was in a Oscar-winning movie. I just cannot, for the life of me, remember that actor's name. But he was so good, and I want to see him in more stuff. I really want to see him in a lot more stuff in the future. Yeah, this is just an all-around good film. If you're looking for answers on everything, don't bother. Just enjoy the ride. Because that's what this movie is, a ride. And yeah, I have a feeling the director of this film is going to be getting some calls soon. So, just saying. Anyway, so you guys tell me in the comments below. If you've seen Overlord, just comment below, let us know what you guys thought of it. And if you're new here, leave a, hit that subscription box and hit that bell for notifications. Share all over social media with your friends, family, and that random person you know online that follows you on Instagram. But in the meantime, hope you all enjoyed this review, and we will see you once again in the Youniverse.